snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys, so I am here today to do my May TBR, and May is going to be so hectic for me because it's the last month that I'm at uni and I have a lot of deadlines and a lot of big projects, so it's gonna be intense. But I still have a great ambitious TBR for May, and if I don't get them all done in May, I will 100% get them done in June when I'm off of uni. So I'm going to show you guys everything I plan on reading, and let's get started. So as always, there are a few books that I'm going to be carrying over from April into May. So the ones that I'm currently reading I'm going to tell you about first, and then I will tell you all of the buddy reads that I have planned. I am currently reading this book and I have not got any further with this one, but I do want to. My plan for May is to at least finish up the second book in here because I'm about halfway through the second book. There are 4 in here. The next one that I've already started is Cosmere's Start by Jacqueline Carey. I've heard so many good things about this from various different people and I am enjoying it. I'm 10% of the way through, and unfortunately it was just a case of not having enough time to get any further, but I did really enjoy the bit that I read, and I'm certain that I'm going to attempt to get further with this one in May. Whether or not it will happen, again, I don't know, but if not, I will definitely try and get to it in June. Then I have The Great Fire of London by Samuel Pepys. This is one of the Penguin Anniversary ATP editions, and I definitely think I can get through this because it is tiny and I'm already like 10 pages through. It's only like 50-ish pages, 40-ish pages, so it's quite a short book. 100% I will be able to finish this. Then I have Malice by John Gwynne. This one I'm doing as a buddy read with Michael from Bitten by a Radioactive Book and Will from My Bookish Empire, which is his blog. I am really enjoying this so far and I'm definitely hoping to be able to finish this one up in the next few days, but I'm really enjoying this, and I definitely think that his writing style is really easy to get into, so I'm certain that I should be able to finish this one up as soon as I finish this one up. So this one is Leviathan Wakes. It's by James S.A. Corey, which is Ty Frank and Daniel Abraham together as a team, and I'm loving this one. I'm definitely trying to finish this one up today. I'm really enjoying it. It's a whole lot of fun, it's a whole lot of crime, it's a whole lot of murder and brutality and action, but it's really fun, and it's all set out in space when people are able to travel between different worlds and planets, and there's whole different societies that come from Mars, that come from Earth and so on, and there's a big war on and lots of craziness is going on, but I'm really enjoying it, and so far it's very action-packed, very intense, and I hope to finish this one up today because I'm at 70% of this one already, and it's really easy to get through, so certainly hoping to finish this one up very soon. The Strange Affair of Spring Hill Jack by Mark Hodder, and I'm really enjoying what I've read so far, but again this one is one that hasn't really got into the story just yet. I'm not actually very far through it, but I have enjoyed what I've read, and I think that this one could be a great series if I can have the time to get into it. So I'm sure that if I don't get to this month, I will get to it in June, but I'm going to try and get at least a bit further through this one because it just has such a beautiful cover and the story's really interesting. It's set in England, which is always pretty cool, and I just want to know what it's about, so I'm really looking forward to finishing this one up. I am also currently reading Heartless by Gail Carriger, and I'm really enjoying that one. I'm like 30% of the way through it, really enjoying it, really loving it, love being with the characters, love the world, love the steampunk elements, but also the characters are the key thing about that series. It's 100% character focused and just fantastic. So moving on to the ones that I plan to get to in May, the first of those being Timeless, which is the final one in the Gail Carriger Parasol Protectorate series, which I just mentioned. I'm reading Heartless right now, so as soon as I finish Heartless I will go on to Timeless, which is the 5th one, and I'm so excited to finish up the series, but I'm going to be a little bit sad too because I really love the characters. However, she does have a lot of other books too which focus on the same characters and have different sort of storylines, so I'm very interested in picking some of them up, but I plan to get to Timeless sometime in May. Then I have Midnight Tides, which is book number 5 in the Malazan Book of the Fallen by Stephen Erickson. I absolutely adored the 4th book. It was the first one in the series that I gave 5 stars to, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it continues. I have heard that this one focuses on a different continent entirely with a whole new cast of characters. That's a bit crazy, but I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I've heard from a lot of people that this is their favourite one, so I'm certainly looking forward to this one, and it's a pretty chunky one again, but I am really enjoying this series now that I've got into it, and it's one that took me a little while to get into. The first 3 books were decent, but I wasn't fully captivated until the 4th one, so I'm hoping that I will continue to be really interested in this series in the 5th one, and I can't wait to get into this. Next I have The Fox, which is by Sherwood Smith. This is the 2nd one in the Inda Quartet, I believe it is, by her, and I am reading this as part of Inda Club, which is with Sam from Novels and Nonsense. I'll put a link to the Goodreads group for that down below if you guys want to take part. In the month of April, the group read Inda. I had already read Inda a few months before, so I'm joining in from The Fox onwards, but I'm super excited because I really enjoyed Inda when I read it, and I definitely want to continue on with it. I just didn't have the time back then. I don't know if I'm going to have the time now, but even if I don't, I'm going to try, and I'm at least going to start it this month. If I don't finish it, I will finish it in June, as with every other book in this TBR. Next, I have The Ace of Skulls, which is by Chris Wooding. This is the 4th and final one in the Ketty J series by him, and I'm going to be reading this one with Mercedes, and I really am so sad that this is the last one, but also so excited to see what happens, because a lot of things have been building over the course of the previous 3 books. And I'm sure that they're all going to come to a head in this one. So I cannot wait to read this one, and I will 100% get through this one, because these are always really fast-paced and easy to read when I get to them. So I'm sure I'll be able to finish this one up, and I cannot wait to see what it's all about and give it a try, and hopefully love it as much as I've loved all of the others. Then I have Stormfront by Jim Butcher, which is the first one in the Dresden Files series, and we are doing a buddy read of this with quite a lot of people from my normal buddy reading group. Next I have 2 books that will technically be rereads for me, or not really rereads, because I'm sort of going to be dipping in and out of them. I don't know if I'll actually have time to physically sit down and reread them, but I'm 100% going to be discussing them with you guys, and that is The Emperor's Soul by Brandon Sanderson and Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. As you guys probably know, it is my month in May to host Year of Cosmere, and I'm so excited because I just want to take over and chat with all of you guys and have so much fun. I'm holding a competition right now for one of you guys to win a UK cover of a Brandon Sanderson book of your choice, and if you want to enter that, I will put a link to that one as well in the description box, and you guys can go and check that out, because it is a creative competition. You can submit anything you want to that is creative, as long as it relates to Sanderson in some way, and it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to see all the entries. I've already had a few and they are amazing, so definitely I will be rereading and looking at and discussing these books in the month of May with loads of you guys on the Goodreads group, so 100% definitely pick up these books, take part in Year of Cosmere. Elantris is a great place to start with Sanderson. Even if you've not taken part in any of the other Year of Cosmeres, try out Elantris, because it was actually his first book that he ever wrote. And then The Emperor's Soul, I think, is absolutely stunning. It's one of the only novellas or short stories I've ever read and given a 5 out of 5 stars to, and it was so good, and I love both of these, so yeah, exciting. Woo! Year of Cosmere. Woo! Next, I have 2 books that I'm going to be reading with one of my subscribers called Carolyn. We are going to be reading The Hero and the Crown, which is by Robin McKinley, and then also Shades of Milk and Honey, which is by Mary Robinette Cowell. These are both pretty short, so I'm hoping I'll definitely be able to get through these with Carolyn. It will be our first buddy read, so that's cool, and I'm definitely very intrigued about Mary Robinette Cowell, because I've read a short story by her before, which I really liked, but I felt like it needed a bit more development. So I'm interested to see how she does in a kind of novel format. And then Robert McKinley, I don't know anything about, other than this is a very popular series or book. I don't know if it's standalone or a series. So I really want to give this one a try as well, and these 2 I'm very excited about. Buddy reads are always awesome, and I can't wait to give them a go. Then Sam from Novels and Nonsense, and I will be attempting to read the final one in the Broken Empire series by Mark Lawrence, which is Emperor of Thorns, and I'm really excited about this because I absolutely love Mark Lawrence's stuff. I've only read his first 2 in this series, but they are fantastic, really beautifully written. He writes so fantastically well, his writing is beautiful, and even the most grotesque things are told in such a beautiful way that it's fantastic and fascinating. So I definitely want to check out the 3rd one in that series and finish that series up as well. that would be marvellous, and I can't wait to give it a go. Then I have a sci-fi book, which is Ancillary Justice by Anne Leckie, and I am definitely intrigued about this one because there has been so much hype surrounding this book and so many people adore it. I know in particular Elizabeth from Books and Pieces really seems to love this, so I am super excited to be getting to this one. I cannot wait, and I'm sure it's going to be fantastic and awesome and amazing. Then my friend Will, who has a blog called My Bookish Empire, he and I are going to be continuing on with the Lightbringer series, which is by Brent Weeks, and I'm super excited about this. Again, it's a long one, but I am just in love with Brent Weeks' writing style and his books generally, and I've heard amazing things about this one and the third one in the series. Apparently they are like a bajillion times better than the first, and seeing as I gave the first 4 stars, it's pretty good. So I'm really excited to continue on with this one, and hopefully I will love it and adore it, and it will be fantastic. So cannot wait to continue on with this. Then I have The Rose and Thorn, which is the second one and the last one that's currently out in the Re-Area Chronicles by Michael J. Sullivan. I am doing this as a buddy read with everyone else who read the Re-Area books with me, and we are all super excited about this because the first one kind of left off at the point where we wanted to know more, and I just can't wait to continue the story and see what happens next because it's all very mysterious and exciting, and I'm sure it's going to be amazing because I absolutely adore Michael J. Sullivan's writing style, so it will be good, I have no doubt on that. And the final book that I'm going to be planning to read in May, this one we're starting at the very end of May, so this one will probably go over into June for me, is Ship of Magic, which is the first one in the Live Ship Traders by Robin Hobb. As you guys know, I read the Farseer trilogy by Robin Hobb not that long ago. I really loved the first 2, I didn't really like the third one, so I'm hoping that this one I will enjoy more and really love all of the books in the series, but I'm excited to get back to some more Robin Hobb. So that's a lot of books, and I would absolutely love to get to all of them, but I already know that that isn't going to be possible, particularly as I've got 2 major deadlines. So I would love for you guys in the comments to let me know which ones you're most excited about so I can kind of prioritise those, which ones you most enjoyed. If I don't get them done this month, I will definitely try my best to get them done in June. Super excited about all of these books though, they're all going to be so good. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I just need to find extra time with all of my days. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know all of your thoughts and comments about all the books I've spoken about, and I will see you all very soon in another video. Bye! Me and you gonna have a little chat about books.